How would you like to own a luxury vacation home without breaking the bank? Today, we're going to talk about vacation home ownerships without the hassles and headaches. Before we get started, let's talk about who this is for. I just want to introduce you to some people really quick. First, this is the Johnson family. Now, they're just looking for a home away from home, somewhere they can relax when they're not at home. Next is we have Miss Helen. She loves Tulum, but also loves the idea of the global travel membership. And next we have Nancy Nomad. She's just wants some sunshine in the winter months, but also loves the ability to visit other locations. Now, who is this not for? This is not for the Airbnb hustler, somebody who simply wants to rent it out to make passive income. Although you can do that, it's not really designed for that. It's more to make memories, not money. Next, we have the party animal that's just looking for a place to throw parties and bring random people. Although it's a great place to detox after you intox in Tulum, this is more of a wellness community, so probably wouldn't fit in well. And next, we have the home flipper, somebody that just wants to buy the property in order to sell it for more money. Although you can do that, this is more of a lifestyle asset for you to use with your friends, family members, colleagues, and so on. So, if you're not familiar with Tulum, here's a couple of the reasons why people visit Tulum. First, for the beautiful beaches and nature. Literally every day I see a bird or a butterfly I've never seen before. So just an amazing place to live and be in. Also, people come here for the holistic community. A lot of people from yoga or spirituality community love to visit Tulum. And also for the art, design, architecture, there's so many just amazing things to see and look at while you're here. And that just brings in a lot of people. Another thing that's bringing more and more people every year is the national government investments, mainly because they know that tourism creates jobs. So the first thing they finished was the Tulum International Airport. It not only gives global connectivity, but it also has private terminals. So a lot of people with private jets are flying here. Also, the Tren Maya. We hope they'll have that done by the end of the year, but you just never know with these government projects. But it will give access to nearby destinations, make it easier to visit. And also the Tulum National Park that's expanding. You can currently visit the ruins, but it's giving more and more access to local beaches and also things like a butterfly observatory and other things. So I want to present to you Aflora. Aflora is a community that's built on over on 3 acres, and there's 211 different properties here. With that, let me show you the different amenities that we have. There's over 15 different amenities. First thing you'll see on the left-hand side is the pool. A lot of people love to hang out there, swim there. Next, on the right, if you look, there is the wellness tower. First thing you'll notice is probably the Aflora Studio, where there's a bunch of different classes, and below that is the restaurant, Panza's delicious food, and then the spa on the bottom right should be open by middle of 2025. Now, as I said earlier with the Flora Studio, there's over 30 different classes each and every week. There's things like Pilates, jazz kids, rock climbing, ballet, yoga, aerial silks. What I really love about this is people come here specifically for that. Even people from Tulum will like to visit. And it's just a great place for people to really learn about themselves and enjoy themselves. Um, if you're not familiar with Tulum or Aflora, first of all, Aflora is located in Aldea Zama. It's actually right down the street from Jaguar National Park, but about 3 minutes away from the entrance. It's about 5 minutes away from the nearest beach and about 30 minutes away from the Tulum airport. And it's going to be about 10 minutes away from the nearest Tren Maya station. So really good location. Um, So now I want to talk to you about fractional home ownership at Aflora Residence Clubs, where you can get resort-style amenities with stress-free ownership. So right now you may be asking yourself, well, what is fractional ownership? It's worry-free vacation home ownership. And I have a couple frequently asked questions here. Well, first of all, how does fractional real estate work? Well, here at Aflora, each owner owns 1/8 of the property, and that's a deeded property. How do I enjoy usage of my property? There are unlimited booking options. We'll talk more about that later. And another common question we get asked is this a timeshare? Very simply, no. In timeshare, you're buying time, but you have no equity. In a fractional, you are buying real estate with a title. And next, I want to talk about the benefits of fractional ownership. Well, why would you choose fractional ownership? First is for the financial benefits. People love the lower upfront costs and shared maintenance expenses. Also, the lifestyle benefits. You have access to luxury amenities and flexible vacation planning. Also, the vacation exchange options where you have access to over 120 worldwide luxury locations and experiences. And there are three ways to enjoy your vacation home. First, personal usage, where you can send yourself, obviously, or you can send your friends, family members, colleagues down for no additional charge. Second, you for rentals, yeah, you can elect to rent it out. Any of your confirmed reservations through the Elite Alliance Managed Rental Program. And third, through the exchange, you can choose to deposit any of your confirmed reservations, Elite Alliance, in which you have over 120 properties around the world. Another thing people love about is there are great tax benefits and strategies. Now, this is for U.S. taxpayers only. I'm sure other countries have similar programs, but here we're just talking about U.S. Where and also we can provide you with additional information. We can connect you with a tax professional, but you can choose either personal use, corporate use, or rental use. And then you can, if you structure it right, you can get a 100% tax deduction. Now I want to talk about fractional ownership properties for sale. There's three numbers I want you to look at. Well, first of all, there's two different columns. On the left, there's one bedroom. On the right, there's three bedrooms. But there's two different numbers: the purchase price, the annual assessment, and we'll show you some more of that later. But another number is the cleaning costs. It's $195 per stay for a one bedroom and $275 for a three bedroom. But as I mentioned, we'll talk more about that later. Now I want to show you what they look like. This is a render of a one bedroom. On the left hand side, you'll see a garden house with a pool and with the patio. Another option for that is the standard. It just doesn't have the pool the big patio there. And the next option on the right is the penthouse, where you have the whole upstairs to yourself with a pool and living area outside. Now I want to show you the three bedroom option. On the left hand side, you'll see the garden house with the bigger pool. Obviously it has two additional rooms, and the next is a standard, just doesn't have the big patio or the pool either. And then also the penthouse on the right with a much bigger pool, as we mentioned earlier, and then the additional three rooms. Um, And as I mentioned earlier with the annual assessment, here's everything that is covered. This gives you stress-free vacation home ownership. On the left, you'll see facilities and maintenance. Those are just things like repairs and just day-to-day stuff that could cost more money, but it's included in your annual fee. Next is housekeeping and supplies, just things like cleaning supplies and things like that. Next, we have general administrative, from payroll to taxes and fees, and then also with the fixed expenses, which things like insurance and property taxes, also utilities like phone, electric, also annual reserves. They do save money just in case we have a bigger expense the following year. Now I want to show you how to for you to enjoy your vacation home. First is through planned vacations where you get 3 7-day vacations a year. Next, you have space available vacations. Those are unlimited usage periods up to 7 days, and also short notice vacations, unlimited within 15 days of a scheduled arrival date. So, as you can see, you do have flexible, unlimited usage options. But let's see exactly what that looks like. In this example here, we can see the yellow is the planned vacations. Let's say you assumed that in May and June and November, you wanted to spend at least a week in Tulum. So then after that, you chose your space available vacations. You decided to gift those to family members so they can come check out Tulum themselves. And that's in January, August, and September. But while you're on vacation in May, you decided to use your short notice vacation to extend each of those vacations to make it a 2 week vacation. And now we're going to talk about Elite Alliance. They have over 120 worldwide destinations. And here's just a couple examples of some adventures you can have. Let's say you get tired of coming to Tulum. You decide, you know what, let's go snow skiing in Japan. Or you say, hey, you know what, I've always wanted to go to Tuscany. We have a luxury farmhouse there. Or if you want to enjoy a beautiful sunset in Hawaii, there's a penthouse available there. And there's tons of other options. These are just a couple examples. Well, you may be asking, well, who is the Elite Alliance? Well, they came up with the world's first residence club in 1991 at a top rated Deer Valley Resort in Park City, Utah. They have over $1 billion in real estate sales with innovative alternative to luxury vacation home ownerships. And as I mentioned earlier, they have over 120 properties of full service hospitality maintenance services for luxury and mixed use developments. All right, so let's just recap everything. First and foremost, you have stress free vacation home ownership. On top of that, you also get resort style amenities and wellness with access to over 120 worldwide destinations and the ability to have 100% tax deductions. Now, if you've watched this far, first of all, I appreciate you watching this far. Second, you fall into one of two categories. On the left, we'd say this is not for me or you're not sure. Well, if you're not sure or it's not for you, I do recommend you book your next vacation with us. I'll have a link on this video for you to come check the property out yourself. The good thing about that is if you stay with us and you decided to purchase, you receive a $1,000 or $3,000 credit when you purchase. That just depends if it's a 1 bedroom or a 3 bedroom. And the other option is I am ready or I have questions. Well, I highly encourage you to book a call with me. I'll leave a link at the bottom in the description if you do want to do that. But if you also if you have any questions, just let me know in the comments. All right, thank you.